Well, welcome back for our Sunday evening finals. We're getting ready, officials getting ready to do their time tests. This is the final session of the swim meet. Finals for the girls 100 IM, boys 100 IM. Then we have the 400 IM, 50 breast, 50 back, 50 breast, 200 back, 50 fly, 200 free, and then we have the 200 meter, 200 medley relays. And that'll be alternating boys, girls, and then for each age group 10 and under, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and over. So we're going to kick things off at 4, and finish time is estimated around 6:12, 6:15, 6:30. We'll see how things go. Yeah, and that's it. The heat sheets were sent out today to the coaches, then to the parents, and there have been a couple of scratches since then. We don't have the details, but if in the event it comes up and their swimmer's name is missing or the lane number is missing, then you know it was a scratch. I don't know. Some of the teams may have already decided to travel back for any ones who have made a long distance. I don't know if Cornerbrook is still around. I don't know if St. Pierre is still around. So we'll see. We may have a few scratches throughout the evening. Okay, we're getting ready for event 31, girls 100 IM. So, I think we're getting close to a full, ready to go. So, London Cody will be in lane 1 for the Mount Pearl Marlins. Sophie Harnett from the Gander Lakers, Anna Baisley, St. John's Legends, Veronica Howard, Legends, Rachel Guy, CBS Bluefins, Georgia Butt, St. John's Legends, Kate Ennis, and Claire Mandeville, both from the St. John's Legends. So this is the 10 and under finals. I haven't looked at the heat sheet, so I don't know if we have any groups that are merged. Sometimes, particularly for anything with terms of a distance, maybe like the 200 free or the 400 IM or the 200 back, particularly with the U10s, they may merge those and have those swimmers swim with a different group, like the 11, 12s or 13, 14s. So we'll have a look and see if anything is like that. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to look at the heat sheets just yet, but we'll keep you posted. And yeah, get ready to start any minute. Here we go. Eight swimmers on the block, ready to roll. So they'll start with the fly, and then after they do 50 meters of that, they'll go to the back, and then it will be the breaststroke, and then the last they'll finish with the free. Okay, we've got our first swimmers now into the free, coming in for the last 15 meters or so. Lane 4, Veronica Hayward appears to be in the lead. She's got a healthy lead. She will come in first. Second is going to be very close between lane 3 and lane 6. I think lane 3, Anna Baisley will take second, and Georgia Butt will take third. Okay, we'll move on to Heat 2. Girls 11-12 finals. So St. Pierre is very much still here. They've got 4 swimmers in this event. So we've got Audrey O'Keefe, Hortense Nicholas, Lena Karim, Nolan Laforsade, Addison Fallon, Linda Chevry, Emma LaCour, and Emma Percy. Nolan with about a 10-meter lead over everyone else. And she's turning back now, starting on her free. And there's her first finisher, Nolan Laforsade. Followed by Addison Fallon. And third place goes to Lena Karim. So St. Pierre does well on the finals. Okay, we'll move on to Heat 3. This is the 13 to 14-year-old finals. Again, 8 swimmers on the deck. Katie Kirby, Sophia Kelly, Heidi Martin, Liv Bussey, Sophia Brown, all from the Marlins. Brooklyn Abram, Charlotte Humphreys, and Mackenzie Barney. So 5 Marlins, first 5 lanes are all Marlins. Liv Bussey first to the ball with the back. She'll now move on to breast. She's probably got about 2 body lengths lead on her nearest competitor. Second and third now are also being held by Marlins. And their teammates are letting them know, and they're cheering for them. Liv will finish first, probably by about 10 seconds over Sophia Brown. And third is going to be a little closer. Third is going to go to Heidi Martin of Mount Pearl as well. So Marlins sweep the top 3. Okay, for 15 and over, I'm seeing 4 swimmers on our sheet and 4 on the blocks. So Manon Below from St. Pierre, Maria Goodland from Mount Pearl Marlins, Isabella Bourne, St. John's Legends, and Sarah Brown, Gander Lakers. Okay, our first swimmer's coming in now on the free. Maria Goodland will be the first one to touch the wall. She will be followed by Isabella Bourne. And 3 is going to go to Manon Below from St. Pierre. Okay, we'll now move on to the boys. Event 32, boys 100 meter. Five swimmers. So we have Eamon Hayward, St. John's Legends, Alexander Lynch, Mount Pearl Marlins, Simon Wilson from the Legends, Mika Keogh from the Marlins, and Marcus Guyon from the Legends. Simon's got a body length lead or 2. Second and third is a battle between the 2 Marlin swimmers in lane 3 and 5. Although Marcus in lane 6 is still gunning for third place for sure. So Simon Wilson will take first. Mika Keogh will take second. And third place is going to go to Alexander Lynch. All right, Heat 2, 11, 12-year-old finals. 8 swimmers on blocks. Sam White of St. John's Legends, Jack Shepard, Poseidon Swim Club, Nicholas Dean, Lakers. Philip John, Lakers. Kellen Young, St. John's Legends. Theodore Trifonov, Marlins. Henry White of the Lakers, and Emerson Locke, St. John's Legends. Kellen Young with a good lead. First one to the wall on his back. Second and third belong to Gander right now. Philip and Nicholas. First place very close. So Kellen Young hangs on, but barely. Philip John gave him a good run for his money to take second. Third place will go to Nicholas Dean of Gander as well. I think probably another few meters, and Philip may have had Kellen on that one. But he managed to hold him off. Okay, heat 3 for the boys, 100 IM, 13 to 14-year-old boys. We'll get started any minute. Pretty much tracking on time so far. About a minute or so ahead of schedule. Okay, 8 swimmers on the blocks. We have Logan Stone from Conception Bay South, Bluefins. Zach Bowering, Marlins. Josh Tam, Marlins. Robert Scott from the Lakers. Nicholas O'Reilly. Blake Blum. Adam Sutton and Nathaniel Hart. Robert Scott out to a good lead already. He's got a body length lead after only 50 meters. His breaststroke is fairly strong. He's keeping his lead for sure. It's going to come down to the last 25 in the free. He will keep his lead, and he'll be the first one in. So Robert Scott finishes first. Nicholas O'Reilly takes second. And now the race for third is on. And the race is coming down to lane 2 and to lane 3. Lane 3, Josh Tam will take it. Fourth place going to Zach Bowering in lane 2, followed by Blake Blum in lane 5. Okay, final heat for the boys, 100 IM. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got Tyler Robinson in lane 2, Alex Lodge, James Travers, Noah Gates, Isaiah Coombs, and Nathan Forward. Couple of disqualifications coming in on previous events. We're unable to make them out. We don't have a list, so you'll have to follow Meatball Ball to see what happens there. I'm sorry. James Travers to the first one to the wall, and he's now in the last 15 meters of the free. Body length lead over Noah Gates. So James will hit the wall first, followed by Noah Gates. And third place is going to end up going to lane 3, Alex Lodge. Good swim by Alex. Took a second off his time this morning. Okay, now we're going to move on to event 33. This is the girls 400 meter IM. And there is only one event for the 400. So with the long distance swims, 400, 800, 1500, things like that, they just take the top seeded times and let them go because nobody wants to swim 400 in the morning and then 400 again in the evening. So your top times are now in there. So we've got Sarah Sutton in lane 2, Kiara Higdon in 3, Ariana Higdon in 4, Maddie Latta in 5, Lynn Thorne in 6, Glenn Kernu Afanesev in 7, and Charlie Moore in 8. So lanes 3 and through 7 are all St. John's legends. Okay, our first swimmers coming in. Okay, I don't know if that registered properly because I saw lane number 3, I thought hit first. So I don't know if Maddie's time was different, but because to me she looked like she was in first. But for now, I'll report what's there. Kiara Higdon 5:18, Ariana Higdon 5:21, and Maddie Latta. They may go back and look at that one. I don't know. If you're watching on YouTube, go back and do the replay and let me know. Okay, time for the boys. 400 meter IM. 7 swimmers. Nicholas Button of the Gander Lakers. Ken Chu of Memorial University. Owen Carew, Mount Pearl. Tyler Breakspear, Mount Pearl. Brendan Drover, St. John's Legends. Jacob Pittman, Mount Pearl Marlins. And Tobin Wheeler of the St. John's Legends. Okay, first one in, Tyler Breakspear, 446, and Owen Carew, lane 2, or in second place, lane 4, 457. I was looking at the wrong clock. I was looking at that console time, 4:29. I'm like, wait, we still got a few more seconds before they come in, and then I realized we're already over. And third place will go to Brendan Drover. Ken Chu right behind him, fourth place. Okay, a few minutes ahead of schedule. Console time says 4:30, and our next event, which is Get Ready to Start, starts 4:34. So if you're tuning in, pay attention. We're a little ahead. So next event up is the girls 50 breast, and we'll do 4 heats, 10 and under, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then the 15 and over. Eight swimmers on the block. Isla Howard from Mount Pearl, Veronica Hayward and Anna Murant, St. John's Legends, Molly Malloy, Gander Lakers, Elise Young, Georgia Butt, and Anna Baisley from St. John's, and Gwen Coombs, Mount Pearl Marlins. Okay, first one in, Molly Malloy from Gander, followed by Georgia Butt and Elise Young. Okay, girls 50 breast, 11, 12-year-olds. Again, 8 on the blocks. We've got Maddie Noseworthy and Margaret Rowe from Mount Pearl, Allie Wood and Katarina Koretzka of St. John's Legends, Olivia Collins, Mount Pearl, Nadia Neve, St. John's Legends, Lynn de Chevry, St. Pierre Miquelon, and Lillian White, Gander Lakers. Good lead by Katarina Koretzka. Olivia Collins right behind her. Katarina will take first, Olivia second, and third will go to Allie Wood. Okay, 13, 14-year-olds turns. Blake Barrett and Liv Krause from Mount Pearl. Elizabeth Manville, Jillian Smith, and Lauren Walsh, St. John's. Kaylee Martin, CBS Bluefins. And Nora Comerford, Mount Pearl Marlins, followed by Gamby Thomas in St. John's Legends. Okay, first in Jillian Smith and then Lauren Walsh and Elizabeth Manville. St. John's Legends sweep this event. Okay, final heat for this event. The girls 15 and over. Manon Belot from St. Pierre and Miquelon, Claire Comerford, Maria Goodland, and Hannah Kavanaugh of Mount Pearl Marlins. Amelia Young, Yulia Koretska, and Addison Giles of St. John's, and Catherine Burke of Mount Pearl. Four swimmers touch the wall very, very close to each other. It's going to be very close coming into the finals. So Hannah Kavanaugh takes first, followed by Amelia Young and Maria Goodland, all within 0.25 seconds of each other. Okay, boys' turn, 50 breast. Again, 4 heats. Looks like we do not have a swimmer on the first block, so we got a scratch. Alexander Lynch of Mount Pearl in lane 2. Corner Brook, Owen Adu in 3. Eric Ryan and Keegan Roberts, Mount Pearl. And then the next 3 swimmers, St. John's, Marcus Guyen, Oscar Jacob, and Eamon Howard. And Eric Ryan will take first, followed by Keegan Roberts in lane 5. And third will go to Owen Conebrook. Okay, Heat 2, 11, 12-year-olds. Lachlan Pollock, Mount Pearl in lane 1. Keelan Young, St. John's Legends. Nicholas Dean, Gander Lakers. Max Laboissonniere. And I do not know what club that is. Jason, do you know what club that is? Ottawa? Ottawa, okay. Kai Roberts from Mount Pearl Marlins. Charlie Andrews, Mount Pearl Marlins. Thomas Fagan, St. John's Legends. And Jack Woolham is Melville Mantis. And Max is going to finish first, pretty much like I've seen him do all weekend here. He's had some great swimming this weekend. Kai Roberts will take second, followed by Charlie Andrews for third. Okay, 13, 14-year-old boys, 50 breasts. Adam Sutton of Gander, Chase Wilcott and Luke Sullivan, St. John's. Patrick Collins, Mount Pearl. Brendan Drover, St. John's. Finn Woolham, Melville Mantis. Josh Tam, Mount Pearl, and Lucas Peddle, Melville Mantis. Patrick's in the lead. Looks like he's going to finish first. He will take first by half a second, 3/4 of a second. Brendan Trover in second, and Luke Sullivan in third. Okay, final heat for this event. 8 swimmers on the block. 15 and over. Chase Harnett and Noah Gates of Gander. Jackson Harnett and Jake LaCour of Munn. Logan Goss, Mount Pearl. Torrance Smith, St. John's. Sam Goodland, Mount Pearl. And Jake Wood, St. John's. Good lead by Jake LaCour. He will finish first uncontested. Second place could end up going to Logan Goss of Mount Pearl. Yes, he takes second. And third goes to Torrance Smith, St. John's. All right, we will move on to the next event. Back to the girls with the 200 back. We're going to clear the pool, get the ledges down. My guess is those 4 minutes that we are tracking ahead, we will quickly lose those now on the back. Just a little bit of delay that it takes to clear the pool, get the ledges in, things like that. Always adds a little bit of time. So while we're doing that, Charlotte Warman of St. John's Legends in lane 1. Anna O'Day of Mount Pearl Marlins in 2. Amelia Baisley and Olivia Roberts of St. John's. Nolan Laforsade of St. Pierre, lane 5. Isla Purchase, St. John's. Lauren Healy of Carboneer and Addison Fallon, St. John's. Here we go. Okay, first swimmer to touch the wall, Olivia Roberts, 2:37.91. Much better than her time this morning. Sage Chase, 5 seconds off. Amelia Baisley is second, and Nolan Lafourcade in third. Again, Amelia took time off of her preliminary swim, and so did, Olivia and Amelia did. Great jobs. Big improvements. Okay, Heat 2, 13 to 14-year-olds. And we also have a couple of U10s combined in here as well. So Katie Kirby of Mount Pearl Marlins and Alana Morrow-Selby, Anna Claire Latta and Leila Armanini of St. John's, and our two 10-year-old swimmers, Molly Malloy of Gander and Rachel Guy of CBS Bluefins. And actually, lane 3 is empty. Alana's not here. And first swimmer in, Anna Claire Latta, St. John's Legends, at a time of 2:45. Didn't quite beat her time from this morning, but still a great swim and well ahead of everyone else. Second place is going to end up going to Leila Armanini of St. John's as well at 3:08. Just beat her time from this morning. And lane 6, Molly Malloy, Gander Lakers, 3:17. Okay, Heat 3, 15 and over. We've got Sydney Hartle and Sarah Sutton from Gander, Ava Decker from Mount Pearl, Anna Rideout and Harlow LeBlanc of St. John's, Claire Comerford in lane 6, Mount Pearl, Claire French, Munn, lane 7, and Anna Walsh, lane 8 from St. John's. And looking down, yep, we've got all 8 swimmers, making sure. Okay, first one to the wall, Anna Rideout, St. John's Legends, time of 2:16, beating her time from this morning. Harlow LeBlanc, also of the Legends, at 2:23, again beating her time. And Ava Decker in third at 2:27, knocking a lot of time off hers this morning. So great improvement by all swimmers. Okay, event 38, boys 200 meter back. Again, there are only 3 heats. The 10 and under is going to be combined with the 11-12s, where there are only 2 swimmers in that age group. So Keegan Sellers out of Carboneer, Brand Q out of CBS, Aiden Anthony, Cornerbrook, Drew Carew, Melville Mantas, Sam Howard, and Mason Lynch of Mount Pearl, Eric Anthony, also of Cornerbrook, and Parker White of Melville. So Keegan and Eric, lane 1 and 7, are 10 and under. Okay, Drew Crew of Munn coming in first. He'll finish at 2:45. Sorry, not Munn. Melville. I'm tired. I've been here since Thursday night. I'm tired. Sam Howard takes second of Mount Pearl, and Aiden Anthony takes third of Corner Brook. Okay, Heat 2, 13, 14-year-olds. Swimmers 1 through 7, nobody in 8 on this one coming up. They should be getting the swimmers out of the pool because it's a back, so. Oh, we had a swimmer coming in late. Okay. Now they'll clear the pool. Okay, Thomas Hayes of CBS Bluefins, Zach Bowering, Mount Pearl, Andrew Daw of St. John's, Nicholas O'Reilly, AASC is Stephenville, I believe. Correct, yes. Josh Giles of St. John's, Luke Sullivan, and Scott Goulian of St. John's. Okay, Nicholas O'Reilly finishing at 2:28. Followed by second place, Andrew Daw, and right behind him, Luke Sullivan in lane 6. Okay, heat 3 coming up next. Final heat for the boys 200 back. So, lane 2, Devin Fahey of Mount Pearl, Michael Collins-Wall, and Nathan Wilson and James Travers of St. John's. James Murphy in lane 6, Mount Pearl, and Leo Schinkel in lane 7 of St. John's. Okay, first of all, James Travers, St. John's Legends of 2:07, which is 4 seconds faster than this morning. Nathan Wilson at 2:11, what he did this morning. And Michael Collins-Wall takes third, St. John's. Fourth will go to James Murphy at 2:23, which is better than his this morning. Devin will finish at 2:34.23. Okay, we are now on to the girls' 50 fly, Heat 1. Gwen Coombs of Mount Pearl, Anna Murant, St. John's Legend, Elise Young, St. John's, McKenna Spingle of CBS, Yiva Mozart, St. John's, Hattie Woolham, Melville, Anna Basie, St. John's Legends, and Isla Howard by Mount Pearl. And first in will be McKenna, I think. Yep, there's her time, 46.74. Second will go to Yiva, and third will go to Elise. Okay, Heat 2, 11-12s. Lauren Healy of Carbonear, Ivy Wishart, St. John's, Olivia Roberts, Jessie Rideout, and Abby Ennis, also of St. John's. Alexa Martin in lane 6, Mount Pearl. Addison Fallon, St. John's, lane 7. And Callie Power, Mount Pearl Marlins, lane 8. Jessie Rideout comes in first, 31:45, followed by Olivia Roberts at 35. Abby Ennis time did not show up, so I don't know if she actually settled in beforehand. So what I'm going to say about these finishes is check Meet Mobile for the official times and finishing after this. Okay, Heat 3. This is the 13 to 14-year-old finals for the girls. Gabby Thomas, Layla Armanini, Anna Claire Latta, and Kara Higdon of St. John's Legends. Then we've got Liv Bussey, Heidi Martin, Sarah Brown of Mount Pearl, and Ashley Powell of Carbonear. First of all, Kara Higdon, 31:08. Followed by Liv Bussey and Anna Claire Latta. Okay, Heat 4. Glenn Kernew, Afanasyev, St. John's Legends, Isabella Bourne, and Amelia Young of the Legends. Ellie Stafford, CBS, Harlow LeBlanc, St. John's, Hannah Kavanaugh, Ava Decker of Mount Pearl, lane 6 and 7, and Emily Wardle, St. John's Legends. Coming in, it looks like lane 5, Harlow has a bit of a lead, and she pulls it off, 0.25 seconds ahead of Ellie Stafford and Amelia Young. Okay, this is the boys 50 fly Heat 1, 10 and under. Owen Odu from Corner Brook in lane 4, and St. John's Legends Simon Wilson in lane 5. And Owen will take first. And Simon will come in second. Simon's time about 5 seconds, 6 seconds faster than this morning. Great for him. So Matthew English, Mount Pearl in lane 1, Cooper Fifield and Liam Simmons in lanes 2 and 3 of St. John's. Max Lavoisinaire of Ottawa in lane 4. Carter Button in 5 from Mount Pearl. Otto Murphy, St. John's, lane 6. Lucas French, 7, Mount Pearl. And Roman Yulmatov, lane 8, St. John's Legends. And no surprise, Max Lavoisinaire is in the lead. He has been dominating his races all weekend. Max will finish 31:86, a little slower than this morning. Carter Button will take second, and Liam Simmons will go third. Okay, Heat 3, 13, 14-year-old finals. Still tracking about 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Simon Rideout, Jackson Clooney, and Josh Giles, all of St. John's in lanes 1, 2, and 3. Robert Scott Gander in lane 4. Nicholas Hare, Mount Pearl Marlins 5. St. John's Legends, Abram Schinkel in lane 6. Patrick Collins in 7, and Jacob Pittman in 8. Robert Scott's going to finish first. Battle's going to be on for second and third. Nicholas Hare will take second, and Josh Giles will take third. Patrick Collins coming in fourth. And final heat for the boys 50 fly. Cameron O'Reilly, St. John's, Nathan Dean and Noah Gates of Gander, Tyler Breakspear and Owen Crew of Mount Pearl, Jackson Harnett and Ken Chu of Munn, and Torrin Smith, St. John's. Tyler is going to cruise to first place. Second will go to Noah, and third will go to Jackson Harnett. Okay, our last individual events of the evenings. We are now moving on to the 200-meter free, starting at 5:20, so we're about 6 minutes ahead of schedule. This is the 10 and under 200-meter free. Avery Oates in lane 1 from Carabinier. Hattie Woolham of Melville in lane 2. Veronica Hayward, St. John's, lane 3. McKenna Spingle, CBS, 4. Yeva Motzar in lane 5, St. John's. Carrie Button and Ella Kelly from Carabinier, 6 and 7. And Abigail Chason in CBS in lane 8. Okay, first in, Yiva Matsar and McKenna Stringle within 0.3 seconds of each other, first and seconds. Third place will go to Veronica Hayward in lane 3. Okay, Heat 2 for the girls 200 free. Alexa Martin and Maddie Noseworthy, both of Mount Pearl. Nolan Laforsade, St. Pierre in lane 3. Jessie Rideout, Amelia Baisley, St. John's Legends. Olivia Collins of Mount Pearl in lane 6. Allie Wood, St. John's Legends. And Lily Travers, Mount Pearl Marlins. Don't see times registering on our score sheets. They're not registering on the wall either. So I don't know if there's a computer malfunction, but none of them are registering. I think they're going to have to look at that first before we move on to anything else. Yeah, something happened then for sure. I wonder if the times were recorded, but they're just, yeah. We'll see what happens. So it's definitely a technical difficulty. This is why they do the backups on the stopwatches. So in the event that technology failed, the touchpads, then they'll go to stopwatches. There's always a stopwatch on every lane. So we'll see what happens. But I think we're going to need a couple of minutes to figure out what's going on, because on the scoreboard right now, the clock is still running. So they're going to clear the pool. We'll take a little break. Well, at least the times on the board have stopped. Let's see what happens. And There you go. The whole thing's unplugged. When in doubt, reset. Telling all the swimmers to relax, take a couple of minutes. It's the highly technical troubleshooting of, does it work? No, unplug it. Plug it back in, see what happens. I've been coming to Marlins events for about 10 years, and this is the first time I've seen this. So this is not a regular occurrence. Something is a little off for sure. Okay, scoreboard appears to be rebooted. We'll see. They may go ahead and do a test and come down and hit each board one by one, just to make sure that they're functioning. Okay, we got Heat 3 displayed. And that 5-minute lead we had on the schedule is now gone. That's okay. Looks like we're ready to go. Fingers crossed, all solved. Okay, Lord Walsh, St. John's Legends, Lane 1, Nora Comerford, Mount Pearl, Lane 2, Elizabeth Manville and Jillian Smith of St. John's in 3 and 4, Charlie Moore, Mount Pearl, Kaylee Martin, CBS in Lane 6, and Darren Urton and Sarah Brown, Mount Pearl in 7 and 8. This is the 200 free girls Heat 3, 13, 14-year-old finals. One more heat after this for the girls, and then we'll move over to the boys, and then we will move into the 200-meter medley relay. Jillian Smith with a healthy lead, about half a pole's length. And based on seed times, she will probably finish about 15 seconds ahead of her nearest competitor. And for 13 years old, she's one of the youngest competitors in her, but she's a really strong freestyle swimmer. Her seed time for this event is probably closer with the 15 to 16-year-olds in the next heat. Touchpads appear to be working because they're registering the split times up on the board, which is great. Jillian Smith's coming in now. She's going to finish her race well ahead of everyone else with a time of 2:12.97, shaving 2 seconds off her time this morning. Second place goes to Charlie Moore of Mount Pearl, and third will go to Elizabeth Manville, St. John's Legends. Okay, we are moving on to the boys 200 free. First heat, 10 and under finals. No, sorry. Still on the girls, heat 4. I jumped ahead. There we go. Kate Howard, lane 1, St. John's Legends, and Lynn Thorne, also St. John's in lane 2. CBS, Ellie Stafford, Callie Simmons, Maddie Latta, Emily Wardle, and Ariana Higdon, all of the Legends. And Madeline Rogers in lane 8, Mount Pearl Marlins. Callie with a slight lead after at the halfway point here. Kaylee Simmons will finish first with a time of 2:07.97. Maddie Latta takes second, 2:10.54 of St. John's, and CBS Ellie Stafford will take third at 2:15. Now we'll move on to the boys 200 free. 10 and under. Looks like we've got 6 swimmers, not 8, so we got a couple scratches. Mika Keogh, Mount Pearl Marlins in lane 2. Keegan Sellers, Carboneer in 3. Eric Ryan, Mount Pearl in 4. Eric Anthony, Cornerbrook. Keegan Roberts and Alexander Lynch, lanes 6 and 7 of Mount Pearl. Lanes 4 and 5, Eric and Eric are going neck and neck, and they will be coming in now next for the last 25 meters of their swim. Eric Ryan of Mount Pearl, Eric Anthony of Cornerbrook. Right now, Eric Ryan has a slight lead. See if he hangs on. I believe he will. Eric Ryan takes first, 2:53.54. Eric Anthony closely second, 2:54.80. And third place is going to come down to lane 2 and lane 6. Lane 2, Keegan Sellers. Lane 2, Mika Keogh, Mount Pearl. And lane 6, Keegan Roberts of Mount Pearl takes third. Mika Keogh of Mount Pearl takes fourth. Okay, Heat 2, 11, 12-year-olds. Still 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Doing well. Okay, Sam Howard of Mount Pearl, Ben Jacobs of CBS, Nate Locke, Carter Button of Mount Pearl, lanes 3 and 4. Drew Crew, Melville, lane 5. Aiden Anthony, Cornerbrook. Lucas French and Luke Goss, Mount Pearl, 7 and 8. Okay, Carter Button in the lead, coming in for the last 15 meters. He's got a decent lead on Drew Carew in lane 5. Carter will take first, 2:23.54. Smashing his time from this morning. Drew at 2:27. Also doing really well on his time. Third place will go to Nate Locke of Mount Pearl, 2:40. Each of the top 3 competitors knocking some big time off of their races from this morning. Last 2 individual races, and then we're in the relays. Heat 3, 13, 14-year-olds. Clark Baldwin of Carbonear, lane 1. Ethan White and Jackson Clooney, St. John's Legends in 2 and 3. Cameron Hare in 4 of Mount Pearl. Luke Pittman, Simon Rideout, St. John's, 5 and 6. Finn Woolen of Melville, and Abram Schinkel of St. John's in lane 8. Okay, first swimmer coming in, Cameron Hare will take first at 2:12:39. Second place will go to Jackson Clooney of St. John's in lane 3. And third place will go to Simon Rideout in lane 6, also of St. John's. Okay, final individual event, Heat 4, 15 and over finals for the 200 free. Thomas Pelly, CBS, lane 1. Chase Hardett, Gander Lakers, lane 2. Dylan Moraski from Munn, lane 3. Nathan Wilson, St. John's Legends. Logan Goss, Sam Goodlin in 5 and 6 from Mount Pearl. Jake Wood, lane 7, St. John's. And Alex Lodge, Mount Pearl Marlins in lane 8. Nathan Wilson with a huge lead right now in lane 4. Nathan's seed time coming in here is just under 2 minutes, and he's pushing to break that right now. He will do it too. Well done, 1:57:39 for Nathan Wilson in lane 4. Lane 2, just over 2 minutes, Logan Goss of Mount Pearl, and Sam Goodwin, lane 6, 2:05. So both Sam and Logan shaved time off of theirs from this morning. Solid finishes. That concludes the individual races. We are now going to go into the 200-meter medley relay. So it'll alternate now, girls and boys, but simply go by age group. So it'll go girls 10 and under, boys 10 and under, girls 11 and 12, boys 11 and 12, girls 13, 14, boys 13, 14, and then girls 15 and over and boys 15 and over. We don't have the individual swimmers' names. The heat sheets and the score sheet all contain the team names, whether it's Carbonear, St. John's, Mount Pearl, and it's the A or B team. So based on that, I will stop the commentary because I really can't add any value to this. We'll let you enjoy it, and before I sign off, thank you for joining, and we will see you at the next event.
Mississippi.